What up, vlog? Today's such an exciting day. I hit 10,000 followers on Instagram. This is such an exciting milestone for me because I started this page as a senior in high school where I was on my yearbook staff and simply just trying to showcase some of my sports photography. To see how much this page has grown and to see where this page has gone in a matter of years is insane to me. To know that I have 10,000 people who support me, who want to see my work, and who want to follow along with my journey means the world to me. As I said, my goals with this page when I first started it was simply just to showcase some of my work. My goals have shifted a little bit since then. Not only am I still trying to showcase my work, I'm trying to do a few other things as well. I'm trying to push people to chase their dreams and to motivate people and let them know that working in sports is attainable. My second thing is, one of my other goals is to tell people to keep their camera in their hands. Keep shooting and keep building that portfolio. You never know who's watching. And my third goal is to also incorporate life outside of sports. On my YouTube channel, I'm posting travel vlogs and also some daily vlogs just to show that I am a human when I don't have a camera in my hands. And with all of that being said, thank you all so much. This means so much to me, and I'm so excited to see what's to come and what is in store for Tyra Jenae Media. And saying all of that to say, I put up a question box on Instagram saying, ask me anything. I received a ton of questions, and I'm planning on answering some of them in today's video. Let's get into it. The very first question is, where did you look for positions in the sports industry? My first answer is Teamwork Online. Teamwork Online is a website that posts sports industry jobs, and it literally is updated every single day. There are so many leagues on this page. There's NFL, NBA, NWSL, WNBA, NHL, you name it. You'll create a profile on Teamwork Online where it's your name, your picture, your social media links, a description about yourself, and then you'll type out your resume. You'll also have your contact information, your portfolio, and other links that are needed. Teamwork Online is actually where I got my Chicago Red Stars job from. I saw the job on Teamwork Online in 2022 and I applied, and then the interview process started, and then that's where I landed my first sports industry job. My first answer is Teamwork Online, and then my second answer would be LinkedIn. LinkedIn is actually where I found the digital content specialist role with the Portland Trail Blazers. Most teams have a LinkedIn page where they'll either post the jobs right through LinkedIn or they'll post their links to their organization-specific job posting website. In my last vlog of my sports industry tips, I was trying to convey that keeping your LinkedIn as up to date as possible is so important. Jobs are posted on LinkedIn all the time as well, so that's another great resource when it comes to sports industry jobs. Question number 2 is, what motivated you to keep going? Honestly, I haven't always been super motivated. As I've mentioned in some of my other vlogs, is that I've been told no a million times. At the time, I was super discouraged and honestly just wanted to give up. I decided to reframe my mindset and change that discouragement into motivation. I was obviously getting told no for a reason, and one of the main ones was I didn't have enough experience. With that in my mind, that motivated me to then build my portfolio and to create my experience. I was reaching out to several teams and schools asking if I could shoot their sports, shoot their events, and really just continue to put myself out there and to build my portfolio and to showcase more work that I'm able to create. I was doing my best to continue freelancing and to continue building my portfolio, and after years of hard work, I ended up landing my first sports role with the Chicago Red Stars. That was such a blessing for me, and honestly, just feeling like all of my hard work has paid off was so motivating for myself, just because I felt like I started discouraged, I reframed my mindset, I continued to push, I continued to grow, I continued to get better, I continued to shoot, and I landed my first job. My best advice to stay motivated is honestly just to keep going, and I know it's as cliche as it gets. You never know where that hard work can take you. By continuing to shoot, continuing to put yourself out there, continuing to build your portfolio, you never know who's watching, and the more that you build, the better that you're gonna be, and also the more work you have to show for. Staying motivated throughout adversity is the hardest part, but it's so worth it in the end. And as I said at the beginning of this video, I started my media page to showcase some of my sports photography, and I'm still doing that, but I'm also showcasing my videography, and now I've incorporated into the mix my sports industry journey and motivation. I'm really trying to push out to people to not give up because you're told no. That just means that wasn't the right opportunity for you and it wasn't the right time. And that's okay. It's only a matter of time until you land your first role too. Question number 3. How long did it take you to be part of the sports industry? So I started my sports photography journey in around 2017, and then I shot high school sports, and then throughout that time I was shooting my high school sports. From 2017 to 2018, I was at school in Indiana without my camera, so I didn't shoot shoot much then. I picked it back up in 2018 and was shooting sports at Michigan State University and also trying to capture as many events as I could too. I would say I got seriously invested probably 2018, and I landed my first sports role in 2022, so about 4 years to land my first professional sports role. It's absolutely different for everybody. Some people can land it in less than a year and some people don't until 10, and that just varies from person to person, but for my personal journey, it took me about 4 years. Question number 4, did you have a background in this before applying to positions? Kind of like what I said in the last answer, I did start to shoot sports when I was in high school, and then I shot more sports in college with Michigan State University, and that was the extent of my experience when I first started. I went to school for journalism with a focus in photojournalism, so I was learning the basics of photography and then also being able to put that experience and knowledge to use by doing independent studies in school, long-term projects, and then also exercising my knowledge on the sports photography I was doing at the time as well. At the time of applying to the Chicago Red Stars job, I had Michigan State sports experience in my portfolio, and that was it. Question number 4. What exercises do you do to grow your skills within photography and videography? I have a few answers for this one. One thing that I say all the time is to keep shooting. The more reps you put in, the better you're gonna get at it. I personally really love to create shoots and really put my visions to life. I love to put together, whether that's workout reels or stylized photo shoots or whatever my vision is telling me that day. Not only seeing where my creativity can go when I'm actively shooting, but also in my post-production process. Another answer is to build your knowledge. I love to learn. I know that I have so much more to learn, and I am genuinely trying to learn something new every single day. I love using YouTube as a resource or Skillshare as a resource and trying to pick up a new skill or learn how to do something better. I usually look up tutorials on how to make certain motion graphics or how to make certain transitions from scratch or whatever it is and learn new editing techniques. My third answer is to lean on my resources. I have several mentors and fellow content creators that I love to lean on when it comes to learning something new. Whether that's one, I created something and I want some feedback, I'll send it their way and get their opinion on it and what do they think that I could have done better or what do they think that I could use to enhance my content. Or even if I see something cool on Instagram, I'll send it their way and be like, how do you think they did this? How would you make this different? And really just trying to pick another content creator's brain. I love to hear how people like to do things. I think that really is helpful when it comes to content creation, not only to one, learn yourself, but also two, to immerse yourself within this field and within videography and photography and all of those mediums as a whole to essentially learn as much as you can. Question number 5 and the final question of the day. Any advice for a beginner sports photographer trying to get noticed? Build your portfolio. In my last vlog, I shared sports industry tips and they were confidence, build your network, and versatility. Those 3 are super important when it comes to first getting started, but building your portfolio, I would say, is on top of all of them. Volunteer your time and keep your hands on your camera. That means sometimes having to shoot things for free. Reach out to local schools nearby you. Let them know that you like to do sports photography or videography or content creation and that you'd love to shoot one of their sporting events. If you have friends who play sports, offer to make a workout reel of them getting a workout in or playing the sport that they play. It's keeping that lens sharp and getting those reps in to not only help better your craft, but also to help build your portfolio so you are more marketable. And lastly, just keep pushing. As I've said throughout this vlog, I understand it's a tough journey, but it's definitely worth it when you see all of that hard work pay off and you land your first gig. And that wraps up today's Q&A. This video was so fun to make, and I'm so happy that I was able to receive as many questions as I did to be able to fill up a video like this, and I am looking to do more of these in the future, so stay tuned on my Instagram to see more question boxes to have your question answered on one of these YouTube videos. And we are signing off with thank you so much for 10,000 followers. I am so thankful and grateful for every single one of you to support me along this journey and to want to hear what I have to say on these YouTube videos and my Instagram reels. It means so much to me because I can yap. So thank you so much. Hopefully this helps somebody. If you liked this style of video, feel free to drop more questions in the comments of this video and I will do my best to answer them in the next one. Stay tuned for my next video and we are signing off.